Dwight Gooden has struck out 16 to tie his career high.
Opening day festivities ramping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Okay, all set to go. So digging in now for Philadelphia, number 4, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. So, pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what he can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well.
And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level. Power, the thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't...
The expectations for them are sky high just about every year.
Indeed they are, Boog. And 2025 is no different. They've gone to the postseason each of the last 3 years, and they're a definite World Series contender this season. They're still looking for their first title since 2008, though. Maybe this is the year they return to glory.
Next offering is down low.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Johnson makes the grab, and that is that. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Steve Carlton, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the history of baseball.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. He's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that one's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. The throw to second is offline.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rap Dixon digging in now. And that one cut on and miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now the left fielder, Willard Brown. That's down. Next. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play.
His family, a guy works so hard and
line drive, that's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Throw comes in and holds a runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. Struck him out swinging.
But you know what? It's still early enough.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Ed Delahanty.
Unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
So he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
And that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the first baseman, Jude Wilson. Swings and misses. Slings to first and quickly one away in the second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Delahanty makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Ripped on a line, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field, and that will end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Darren Dalton. Fastball for a strike. That one to first. Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the veteran second baseman, Chase Utley. Swing and a miss, and he got him to Chase. Tying run is at first here on opening day. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And now Pete Rose. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but in time. Nice job to stay with it to end the inning. 2 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Senators out front, 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now here is Rap Dixon. Hit on the ground to the right side. He steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting, left field.
Now it's the power speed combo, Willard Brown. The other way, Rose. And he takes it himself for the out.
Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch it.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. And we're back on to the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Ed Delahanty. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Next to hit, Mike Schmidt. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Into center, Random on the move, tracks it down for the out. Out number 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So one hit is all they get. We're midway in the fourth. The Senators out front here, 1-0. Bottom of the fourth at the plate, Josh Gibson. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch. Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Rube Foster will hit next. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Utley nabs it, 2 away now. And here is Jude Wilson. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swings and misses. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now Chase Utley. Ground ball, could be 2. Slings to second, over to first, safe. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, the tag, and he's out. Got him. Strikeout number 8.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Vladimir Guerrero. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Delahanty. And out number 1 on the grab.
couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that extends the inning. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And we're back. Top 6. And now for the Phillies, Pete Rose. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
That's a little bit low. And not close. Easy take, ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
What a battle.
Swing and he popped it up. Dixon gets under it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2. And he grounds one to the right side. And that is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. The Senators lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in the long ball threat, Willard Brown. That one out to right. Abreu squeezes it. 1 away. Warning track. Ball. And you can touch them all, baseball man. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at-bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Josh Gibson stepping in now. Hammer, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Designated hitter, Ruth Foster.
Reached that now than in the past, but it's
Runner takes off, swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And there's 2 away. Line drive and a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Smash down the left field line. Delahanty snags it, and that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 41 on for his Major League debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Dixon over to first, and the leadoff hitter set down. Activity in the bullpen. Number 39 looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Cordero warming up as well. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it gets by him. Now around second, going for third. Comebacker to the mound. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jimmy Rollins stands in for the Phillies. On its way to the corner. Guerrero after it. He's got it. And that's the third out. High fly ball out towards left field. Delahanty going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a...
Ouch, that one got him. Now here is Rap Dixon.
Bat as you jog back to the dugout.
This one in the air, center field. In position. Snags it for the second out. Now the left fielder, Willard Brown.
Willard Brown.
Drilled out towards left center field. Delahanty settles under it. And that'll do it. Ready to begin the eighth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Pete Rose. Ground ball left side. Whips it across. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ed Delahanty.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now back.
Mike Schmidt getting ready to hit. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down.
At least a two-run lead.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Senators have the advantage 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 40. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, number 63.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game.
On the ground to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Showed us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand, but what really made this play happen was that quick release, smooth exchange, and that was as smooth as it gets, and it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
Now a chance for Darren Dalton. There's a swing and a drive, and he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Johnson with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.